Linda Cuisine, and I'm 62 years young.
Hi, I'm Jill Kirkwood, and I'm 59 years young.
And we are the
60s Chicks. Welcome.
Welcome to our channel where we come at you with health, beauty, and
lifestyle, fitness, wellness, nutrition, everything to help those of us 50 and over and even younger
absolutely
just live vitally.
Absolutely. Yes. And so today, what are we talking about today, Jill?
Our skincare regimen.
Yes, we are. And we wanted to start out by saying that we are not sponsored. So these products are just things that Jill and I have found that work for us.
I wish we were sponsored.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd like to.
Wink, wink. If you've got anything you want us to try, please reach out. We would love to try your product.
Yes, and if you could please subscribe and comment and give us a thumbs up, that would be so appreciated.
That would be.
Thank you.
And if you find things that have worked for you, also please put those in the comments, as we would love to try them, and then we can kind of give you some feedback if we found that they were beneficial to us as well.
I agree.
All right. Share. So I'm going to start with actually some bad news and be a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Sorry. But the sad statement of fact is that prevention is actually the cure for aging. I mean, it sounds kind of like backwards, right?
Yep.
But that being said, what it means is that by the time you are our age, if you haven't done something to stop the signs of aging and to like put up a barrier or use sunscreen or just have a healthy lifestyle, now we're playing catch up to or to try to undo the ravages of time. And ordinarily when we film, I wear makeup, foundation on my chest because I have a lot of sun damage on my chest, and I didn't today specifically so I could lean into the camera and show you that had I not done actually in my life 2 chemical peels and wear foundation and use sunscreen on my face, this is probably what my face would look like if it didn't have a pound of makeup on it. And I'll lean into the camera and show you all this sun damage here, and kind of like a
I see.
101 Dalmatian thing going on here. So
do I have it?
No, you don't. And why is that?
Well, you know, I think you born and raised in California, and I was Chicago, and we have like sun maybe 3 months out of the year that we're really like playing in, and then the rest is just cloudy and snowy and rainy, and I love Chicago.
And then that's why you have naturally skin that looks fabulous.
Right, because the research shows your exposure time, and so those of us who grew up in the Midwest or colder climates had less exposure time.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Well, see? Lucky her.
There we go. Show over.
Yeah, now you need to know all you need to know about your fine age. Go live in Chicago, and you are covered from head to toe in snow gear. So that's it. But I'll just briefly go through just a few key things that I use, and I tend to be more of a drugstore shopper. Jill's products are wonderful natural ones that she gets. They're a little bit more natural, and I don't know, is the word holistic?
Natural based.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we'll get to that when
natural based products. Mine just tend to be affordable. So the number one thing is to have in your regimen is, you want to cleanse, and it can be as simple as is mine with using Dove soap. Now, I don't ordinarily use the pink one because even, Jill and I were talking about this. Scented products overall, it's just an added thing we don't need.
They're drying. The more the fragrance, the greater the potential for drying. So, but that does smell good.
Doesn't it smell yummy?
Thank you.
I love some of these. Yes, okay. I love some of these scents that it just evokes memories, right, of being young.
Yes.
And I'm going to interject. I don't use this one for cleansing, but I just bought it because I wanted to kind of walk down memory lane in honor of my grandma, who had amazing skin. And she was a Noxema user. Remember, Jill?
Oh my God, Noxema.
Yes, from like 100 years ago.
We put that on sunburns?
We would, and it would be so cooling.
And that smell.
And
it takes me back. Does it take you back?
Yes.
To camp?
Yes.
To childhood?
To acne. No, I never had acne, but it wasn't really, I don't think, for acne. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking that because it's so moisturizing and creamy that maybe it wouldn't have been good for acne, and maybe a little bit better for mature skin.
I never knew. I just love the smell. And
right. Well, it's creamy. So I'm going to I think introduce this to my cleaning.
We'll see how that
I'm going
goes.
to ditch the Dove and try the Noxema. But another great cleanser, and my daughter works for a plastic surgeon. She's a surgical tech, and the number one product recommended by dermatologists and plastic surgeons is actually Cetaphil. Have you used?
I love that product. Yes,
It's very mild on your skin, is my understanding, and so. I use this. And then Jill had mentioned, as we were just talking about it, what do I do about the eye makeup?
Right.
Usually soap will remove it because I don't wear waterproof mascara, but I have some of those wipes that are for makeup removal.
Oh, right. The cleansing
Yeah,
wipes.
I try to not use anything oily because then I find it just makes my mascara not wear well the next day. Do you use like an oil remover?
Yeah, when I get to that, I'll show you.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
But exfoliating is a big part of the game. So, being that I've used then these more gentle products as a precursor to what comes next, I'm a big fan of using scrubbies on my body. We talked about this in another episode where Jill, we were saying how gross and disgusting if we keep them around.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful that you just use the softer side if you're going to use it on your face. This actually is a body sponge.
Linda, do you use that? Can't that be abrasive? I mean, do you use it in circular motions, or what do you do?
Well,
with
I
it?
just lightly use it, and as I was sharing earlier, I have elephant skin, so I can use a lot of stuff on my face that Jill, who has sensitive skin, cannot.
Right.
So I wouldn't necessarily, and if you've got any kind of blemishes, you don't want to use something that has abrasion. You're just going to keep
such a huge point.
Yeah,
yes.
and introduce bacteria potentially.
Yes.
So first we're going to cleanse, and then if you are a person that likes toners and they do work, I just tend to skip that because I'm lazy and I'm Linda. But then it would be appropriate to use a toner. Now the next really important thing is to do sunscreen even before you use your moisturizer. And this is not necessarily the one I use every day. My daughter gave me this one. It's from the plastic surgeon, and it's a 45 or actually a 44 SPF.
Oh, I love that company. Yeah.
It's a medical grade sunscreen.
And we love Jessica.
Yes, we do. So this is a must. But Jill and I also talked about that. We thought, holy smokes.
One of those.
Yeah. That perhaps we have pretty good skin for our age because we both modeled when we were young. I was a younger teen, between 13 and 18. And were you?
I started in high school.
Okay,
through the 20s.
Yeah, there you go. And we were already wearing foundation.
Yep.
Pretty much I was every day, even if I wasn't modeling, just because I thought it made my skin look good.
Well, and I think I believe this is true. It acts as a protective barrier for environmental pollutants, and so I think it was a sun protectant.
I believe so. Now, years ago, I don't think that it was an SPF, but now I use L'Oreal, and I know it does have an SPF inherent to the foundation itself.
Yes,
so
and I like that.
Yes, and then it would be moisturizer, and I'm a big brand. I don't have samples here, but just the basic ones: Oil of Olay,
my grandmother,
L'Oreal.
She used Oil of Olay.
So those are good moisturizing brands, and now they've got so many fabulous ingredients, and you can get it for dry skin. You can get tightening versions. So lastly, though, just a couple things to help stimulate collagen production and cell turnover. Hyaluronic acids are great. Vitamin C products are wonderful. Usually they're in serums.
Right, exactly.
Right? And I have this one. I couldn't remember where I got it, and Jill said it's a
Derma E, so maybe Whole Foods.
Yeah. That sounds right. So this one, a vitamin C product. It really kind of helps brighten the skin, and it is good for hydration.
Yes.
And lastly, but certainly not least, because I'm a huge fan of this product, is Differin Gel. It's a retinol product, and it may not be true now, but originally when this product came out, it was the only over-the-counter product that you could get with this strength of retinol without a prescription.
Really?
And meant for acne originally, but is great for helping to reduce fine lines and to stimulate collagen production.
Wow. How often do you use that?
Well, you have to cycle on and off.
Okay.
It is strong. So just be aware, use it in a little spot. Probably, Jill, I don't know if you would have tried that. Yeah, this might make you red. And it can tend at the beginning, when you see that cell turnover, you're going to have some flakiness, especially kind of around the corners of your nose, and you want to be careful not to get it in the corner of your lips.
But that's what that's important for, because it's cell turnover, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And doesn't it come in different strengths and percentages?
It does with the prescription, but this is the one that's over the counter, and it's 0.1. And it says acne treatment, but if you even research it on Google, you will find it's like the #1 retinol product over the counter.
Cool.
And we are back.
We are back.
Again, we have technical difficulties. I don't know. I think this time, instead of being out of memory, the battery died.
Was that gremlin?
It was a gremlin. So anyway, I'm a big fan of this. Different. Kicking it over to you, my gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wait, and I just want to reiterate what you shared is that product with retinol is stimulating collagen. Is that correct?
Yes, and reducing wrinkles.
Oh.
Yes.
I might just take that.
You may.
Okay. Well, on to me. So I am more natural, I believe, and more naturally based products. The skin is transdermal, so you're going to absorb. I forgot what the percentage is of what you put on your skin. It goes into your system.
That's right.
So I just try and go as natural as I can. Some natural things are fantastic, some are not, and then I believe there's a place where nature and science really meet and they work well. So I have quite a few more products, but my explanation for this is that I rotate them. I mean, I don't use them all the time because Linda was like, aren't you tired? I'm like,
yeah. I was sad. There's quite a little basket of product right here.
So I rotate because I believe in rotating products because your skin adapts. So on days when it's dry and it's hot and your skin, you put moisturizer on and it goes right off. And I use this product by Mad Hippie. And it is a cleansing oil.
It's so pretty. The packaging is beautiful. Gorgeous.
And literally this I'll use because I do wear waterproof makeup, unlike you, because if I'm in the fitness industry, you don't want recognized.
That's right.
So I just use this. It melts the makeup off.
Ooh.
And it's really soothing to the skin. So I'll use that when necessary.
Oh, great.
Not all the time or if it's really dry. And then I do believe in exfoliating. Linda likes her scrubber sponge. I use something by Acure. It's a brightening facial scrub. It has French clay in it and a couple other brightening botanicals. So I do love this one. Why are you smiling? she creeps me out. She's smiling like, oh.
Yeah, because when I house sat for you, in full disclosure, as a confession, it was in the shower and I used it and it was wonderful. But I didn't ask permission, so I'm just using her products.
I wondered why. I'm like, why am I running out of products so quickly? There must be gnomes.
Because I loved it.
There were gnomes in the house, and that gnome was named Linda. You can use anything you want, my sweetheart. So I'll scrub with that gently, not rough, because these are good abrasive little granules in there. And then when I do that, I follow it up with a product by My Shell, which is a fruit, pineapple, papaya kind of enzyme cleanser. I think it has papaya, definitely citrus and pineapple. And I let that sit on the skin because it's so good for the skin.
Is it in the pump or is it a spray?
It's a pump. It's a cleansing, foamy kind of enzyme cleanser. So I'll let that sit, rinse it off. And then when I'm having more sensitive days, I use a product by Acure that is seriously soothing cleansing cream. And then I follow it because you had the Derma E. Derma E, this one is a skin firming antioxidant cleanser because a lot of the photoaging that we have on the skin is oxidative damage, right? So that's oxidative damage. Right. So those are my cleansers. After I cleanse, I do use toner. I'm always amazed when I look at that cotton swab.
I know. Isn't
my God, there's still residual dirt. So I love the toner for that.
And is that just like a rose?
Oh, this is, I'm sorry, I didn't share. This is by 365, a Whole Foods product, and it is a rose petal facial toner. Love this product. Smells good. In the evening ritual, I will use a more natural-based retinol because I am sensitive, and I use this maybe twice a week. And it's 1% retinol and has other botanicals plus licorice. And this is Paula's choice.
Ooh, I like that.
So I like this one. It's a little more for those of us with sensitive skin. And then also, as Linda was sharing, the vitamin C. I have a Jason Vitamin C Effects. It has vitamin E in it. So those are antioxidants as well for our skin. So I use that. Now, the one thing I have that is chemically yummy, I guess, is this new product by Neutrogena. And I actually think I like this. This is a collagen Triple Lift Serum.
Ooh.
And I've been using it. And Linda, I think I really like this.
Where did you find out about it?
I first saw it in Arkansas at Walmart.
Oh my gosh.
And then they started advertising it on television, and it's at CVS as well.
Oh, great.
So I Neutrogena.
I mean, I love all those, but I would definitely be on board with that one.
And then I just followed with a moisturizer by My Shell again, and this is a soothing polypeptide moisturizer. Love it, all natural. And these are vegan, and a lot of the products I really like that they aren't testing on animals. And with the exfoliating scrub cleansers, Linda, I really strongly advise against the ones with plastic beads. They're rough on your skin, and they also go into the water system and can affect our oceans.
Oh wow, who would think?
Yeah, so
that's a very valid point.
So
and to add to that one, I would say be careful of the ones that are made from apricot pits, because I think they can be, they're very scratching and can be abrasive on the skin. Yeah. Where in your formulation or your preparation is your SPF?
So I do actually have this one as well that you have, but not tinted.
All right.
And but also my foundation has usually a 50 SPF in it.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Now that is where, Linda, I don't know, and maybe you guys know, I don't know, if my foundation has SPF, do I need to be applying a separate SPF as well?
I don't think so, unless you knew you were going to be in the sun. I mean, if it's saying it's already has an SPF, you're going to max out anything. We had the one talk where we explain anything over a 50 is incremental. It's like 1% more, even if it says it's 100 SPF. So I don't know that you would necessarily need to do a whole SPF and then your foundation with the SPF.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think
Thank
that
you, Linda.
well, you're welcome.
Well, I know that seemed like a lot, but I just rotate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
as they say you should. Just the same thing with your hair products, the same thing with if you're using lotions. Your body, what it gets bored? I mean, what? Yeah, I like that word.
We adapt easily. So that's our skincare regimen.
Yes, it is. And we would love to hear yours.
Yes.
Again, let us know what works for you, and we can add some things to our repertoire.
Yes. And if you want us to try some, send us some.
Yes,
we would love to do that.
We are always open for fun and for fabulousness.
Completely.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks so much for joining. And as we say, whine a little and laugh a lot. Thank you.
Bye.